Hello there! I'm Scotty, you're not, and we're going to talk about Russell Crowe in the Pope's Exorcist. And of the 3 church-related exorcism movies I have watched within the last 24 hours, this was good. Yes, it was good. I would have to say, ranking-wise, maybe First Omen, this, and Immaculate was probably number 1. I don't know. They're all good. That's all I care about. They were all good. And this one hinges on the star power of Russell Crowe as Father Gabriel Amorth. Which was a real person, a real priest who died back in 2016. If you want to know more about him, check out JonTron's video here on YouTube. He did a whole video on him, but I forgot until I watched Mr. Gigi's video. I'm like, that's right, he did do a video on this guy. I knew the name sounded familiar, but I couldn't put the face to the name. Yeah, so he's not a conventional priest in this movie. The first scene, we have an exorcism happening, and he basically dares this demon, hey, you're almighty, right? Huh? Go on the peak. Come on. You almighty? You think you're badass? Go on the peak. Possess the pig. Come on, badass. Possess the pig. He does. Show the pig. Check in the mail. Let's go. Pizza! You know, basically what it is. It's like it's a mic drop. It's like, come on, you think you're a badass? Possess the pig. Possess the fucking pig. Possess the pig. In the pig. Shoot the pig. Mic drop. A bonus, this movie takes place in 1987. The year of me boys. The year of me boys. So that is a plus. That's going to be a plus to the next movie I'm going to talk about tomorrow. But it is a plus. And there's this family. Mother. 2 children, 1 teenage girl, another little boy. The father died because no one in the horror movies is allowed to have 2 parents. These are based on real people, I guess. I don't know. But, and so the dad left an abbey in Spain for them to have. So they're going to fix it up and sell it to make money. Yeah, and they're from the States, but they're going all the way to Spain to do this. And while there, the little boy gets possessed. And so, what happens is the construction workers are working and they break through a wall, which unleashes this demon. One of the construction workers gets injured, and all the other construction workers are like, fuck this, and they're gone. The little boy gets possessed, so they bring in Father Espadillo. I'm going to call him Father Money because it's the guy from Don't Breathe and It Follows, Daniel Zavato, who, by the way, I've seen him in 3 different movies, and in each one he looks completely different. He was long, shaggy-haired, stoner-looking dude in It Follows, and he looked like freaking, what's his name? Zigzag, whatever the rapper's name is. The one that James Franco got in trouble for impersonating. Riff Raff. It looks like Riff Raff in that movie. And now here, he has a nice little combed hair. Clean shaven. He looks, really refined. So, hey, actors. What are you going to know? Father Escopil, I think is his name. So he is there. And the boy, possessed by the demon, who was voiced by Ralph Ineson, he's back after being in the First Omen, and he's like, bring me the priest. And so Father Escopil comes in, he gets flung out, wrong fucking priest. Ah! So he wants Father Amorth. So Father Amorth comes there on his Vespa. Luca and his friend would be very jealous and be Silencio Bruno, because he has the Vespa. Yes. priest on a scooter. Also, I gotta point out that there's this guy at the Vatican who does not believe in the existence of demons, and so he plays it off as people who are just mentally ill. If you do not believe in something, why are you sending an exorcist to these locations? To be fair, by the end of this, he's fired and sent to Guam. And I do like his response. I will pray for Guam. Made me laugh. But, yeah. So, I will pray for Guam. It's funny. One more time. I will pray for Guam. Russell Crowe is fantastic in this, by the way. So he shows up, and shit hits. You know, they want Father Remorse. We find out later he wants them to possess him so that the demon can go into the Vatican for something, revenge or some shit. Along the way, the daughter gets possessed, the sister gets possessed, and she does this weird crawling up the wall thing. It's CGI. If I have one nitpick, I guess, I don't know, maybe the budget didn't allow for practical, but they're going to have a stunt woman crawling on the back legs down the stairs in The Exorcist. In 1973, why in 2023 can we not have practical contortion thing? It's heavily CGI. It's terrible. It's like something out of a Asylum movie, which is weird with this film's budget. Because everything else looks pretty good. Blood, the effects, everything. That just stood out as, oh my god. No! Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. No. The mom also gets knocked into a sink, like face first. Boom! And it breaks the sink. She's somehow still alive. And much like at the beginning, he's like, come into me! Leave the little boy and girl alone. Come into me. Come into me! And that's exactly what the demon wants. So it goes into him. And then earlier, he and Father Piscatelli, whatever his name is, Father Money, they found this place where that leads back to the Spanish Inquisition. And so that's where the demon takes Father Amorth. Takes him down there. It's basically the finale of The Nun, but without the water tank or the ooh. But it's basically Father Money has to exorcise this demon. At the beginning of this, I love the line he says too. He's like, I only know a Hail Mary. But if he's like, do you have a prayer to say if things get busy or whatever it is? But if things get busy, yeah, I know Hail Mary. But if things get busy, I would do it in Spanish. He's okay. He's okay. Basically. No, he's okay. So, he's now learned some things, and he's spitting out stuff. Father Morton's also spitting out stuff. He's still possessed, by the way. And they exorcise the demons. Well, there's other demons. There's like a naked chick covered in blood. You don't get a good look, but I don't think that's the point. I mean, the back of the thing said nudity, but this was just like, it's a naked woman. But it's not meant to say, hey, look, boobs. No, it's meant to be freaky. It's really not, but it's meant to be like, oh shit, evil naked woman. Oh, you know. Which realistically, when you have naked demons coming up from the grave, that makes sense. Because a lot of times you see, oh, they're clothed. Like, realistically, zombies, when they come up from the grave, should be butt-ass naked. Because the clothes would have dissolved after all this time. Right? Depending on how old the zombie is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're just turned into a zombie, okay, no. But, like, coming up from the grave, especially depending on how old you are, hell, if you're a skeleton by that point, I don't know how zombies work, but I don't know. I don't know. But the exorcise of demons. There's also a subplot with the Pope getting sick and put in the hospital. And at one point, when Father Mort invites the demon into him, we get a Gabriel, no! And I'm just like, okay, that was a little funny. That was a little stupid. I don't know if you need to do that, but Gabriel, no! So, they exorcise the demon. And they're like, this is good. We did a good job. Yes. I don't know. I like doing the Italian accent. So they go back to see the Pope. And they're like, oh, Your Holiness, you are good. Yes, I am. And I like how he's giving compliments to Father Amorth, and he's responding in Italian. Grazie, grazie. You know. But then he gives compliments to Father Money, and he's like, thank you, Your Holiness. You can't do it in Spanish? I was thrown off at the beginning. They're speaking Italian, and I was like, oh, there's another one. But it goes back and forth. It's like Spanglish, but with Italian, Italianish. I don't know. And here's where we get he was sent. We sent him to Guam. I will pray for Guam. And it basically set up that they're going to continue doing exorcisms, because this is the one where we set up sequels, right? They set up things for the first Omen. I don't think that's going to get anything. Immaculate didn't set up anything. They went to the jugular. This one set up a sequel, which, by the way, out of all three of these, this is the one I'd like to see more of, because this was really good. It was pretty good. Russell Crowe was a badass. Like, from that first scene, I was hooked, you know? Get into the pig. Get into the pig. Possess the pig. Possess the pig. Come on, you're a badass. Possess the pig. Shoot the pig. You know. You could cut in that. Shoot the pig. Whoa! That whole, you know, and that guy going. You know? Yeah. And like I said, Daniel Zavato is really good. Ralph Ineson, throwing his voice chops in there. You can understand him more in this one than you could in the first Omen. By the way, he's really good here. Can't wait to see him as Galactus in the Fantastic Four. I do not recognize the subtitle, much like with Beetlejuice. It's Beetlejuice 2. Screw your stupid names. Beetlejuice 2 and Fantastic Four. I'm not calling it First Steps or whatever. Put a stupid subtitle on it. I don't need to recognize it as that. Okay? Just call it Fantastic Four. I know you want to differentiate from the other two. But I don't care. Come up with a better name than First Steps. It's not even supposed to be an origin story. And somebody's like, oh, well, it's First Steps at the MCU. No, shut up. Just shut up. No. And Beetlejuice 2024 AD is just stupid. It's Beetlejuice 2 and his Fantastic Four 2025. Put that in him. But yeah, this was good. Pretty good. And now I'm done with the Exorcism movies. That's why I separated them by different days. Monday, First Omen. Wednesday, Immaculate. And now Friday, The Pope's Exorcist. But realistically, I've actually watched them all over a 24-hour period. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on The Pope's Exorcist? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.